Rachel's with us in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, Dave, for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Yeah, so I am a 28-year-old, just graduated with my bachelor's degree in leadership.
You're a 20 what year old? Say that again.
28.
28 years old. Okay.
Yes, and I graduated with my bachelor's in leadership studies. Made about $30,000, and I'm $120,000 in debt. I've tried to make a budget, but it's not working. So, taking your advice.
What do you mean it's not working?
Like, my income is some weeks I get overtime, and sometimes I don't. So my income is just, it's not set. So setting the budget is really difficult.
Okay. Well, there's a way to budget for irregular income, but it sounds like to me it's more of a problem than just that. Are you not able to make your bills on your income?
Barely.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I work for, I'm in retail. Work at AutoZone.
Okay. And you got a degree for $120,000 in leadership studies.
Well, that and car loan and medical debt.
Okay.
No credit card.
How much of the 120 is student loans?
100 of it.
Okay. All right. So what is the game plan to put that education to work to make more than $30K at AutoZone?
I am trying to, put my resume out and get into the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's been no, my resume hasn't got any hits on it for interviews.
Okay.
What are you applying for?
Any job that comes up.
Okay. Rachel, I hear in your voice, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I hear in your voice that it sounds like you are taking a more passive approach to this job search than I want you to. You have to get your income up significantly if you're going to get out of $120,000 in debt. So that could be working 3 retail jobs, or you could just land a really good job and then maybe some extra side gigs that gets your income up. But it's going to take knocking the door down. It's going to take, I'm going to email you my resume. I'm going to apply online. I may hand deliver a resume on beautiful resume paper as well and bring you some coffee while I'm at it. Like, you are going to find the people that you want to work with using the skills that you have, the connections you want to make, the companies that you want to work for. I don't know what it looks like, but you have got to get scrappy and determined to get your foot in the door. A job is not going to appear on your lap.
So someone lied to you. They told you that if you went and got a degree in leadership studies, that someone would hire you to be a leader. And
I know I have to work, start at the bottom.
Yeah, and that was a lie. And then the second thing, so what you're going to need to do is narrow your focus in on what you want to be doing when you're 38. What does a decade from now, Rachel, look like? And then what are the steps for me to get there? The degree in leadership studies is not a bad degree. It just doesn't come with a guarantee of prosperity or a guarantee that it's going to automatically open up the resume door in a digital world. So let me give you a couple things. One is I'm going to give you Ken Coleman's book, The Proximity Principle. And Ken does a show here at the Ramsey Network on finding a job and finding a career and getting plugged into your career. Also, I want you to go to kencoleman.com, and I want you to download all of his resume templates and all of his free tools. He's got a ton of stuff there that's going to help you get your foot in the door somewhere doing one specific type of thing. If you just say, I'll work anywhere that pays more money, no one will hire you. I don't want to hire you if that's your goal.
Right.
If I'm an employer, I'll hire 300 people here this year, and I won't hire you to do anything that makes more money than AutoZone. I don't have a job description that's that. I have a job description that says I need this certain thing done. Can you do this certain thing? And are you passionate about this certain thing? Oh, by the way, 300 people will get hired. 24,000 applications will come in digitally. So guess what? You got no chance just filling out applications. Zero chance. You could be the daughter of the President of the United States, and you got zero chance getting 500, 300 out of 24,000. You have to do something else that sets yourself apart in this world. You can't just monster.com your way into this. It doesn't work. And so you got to get somebody inside the building Is that the place that you want to work, doing the thing that you want to do that gets your foot in the door? I had a young lady apply here for a marketing position 2 weeks ago, and within 48 hours, I had 4 of my friends email me and say, hey, so-and-so's daughter has applied there. Please get her name out of the stack. Now, I didn't hire her because of that, but it got her an interview, and it got her past the stack. And I don't even know if we hired her.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I don't tell my guys they have to hire somebody that's a daughter of my friend or whatever. But I do want them to at least give her a look as a courtesy. And if they're friends at Christie's, they're going to get a look out of courtesy. If they're friends at Kelly's, they're going to get a look out of courtesy. And that doesn't mean we're going to hire them, but it gets you out of the 24,000 to 300 stack.
You know, that's how I got here. I applied for a position 12 years ago in our event team and got an auto response that position had been filled. Started reaching out to anybody that I knew that worked here.
Or anybody that you knew that knew somebody.
That's right. And started
here.
having conversation after conversation that led to a job posting that led to what I'm doing. You've got to get more determined. You got to get more determined, Rachel, if you're going to get a job.
Yeah.
You've got
it's
to.
not going to. That's what I mean by somebody lied to you. You made you think this was going to be easy. It's not. It's going to be really hard. It's just going to be worth it. Hang on, Kelly will pick up. We'll send you a copy of Ken Coleman's book, and we'll help you with this. Get on his website, start listening to the Ken Coleman podcast. I think magically you will get a job if you'll do exactly the stuff he tells you to do. This is The Ramsey Show.